So I've lived in California my entire life, and I've only been to the Hollywood sign twice, and both of those were on a bike. So I've come here to downtown today to meet up with my older brother. We're gonna show you guys how to get to the Hollywood sign. This is the Orange Helmet Guy. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the vlog. All right, so we're literally a mile and a half from where we started, and I told my brother we weren't gonna stop as much this time, and we keep stopping. So right now we're at Angel's Flight. It's the shortest railroad in the world?
In the US.
In the US. So from here, we're gonna go past Disney Hall. We're gonna try to do this without any more stopping. Let's go. All right, so right now we're going by the Disney Hall, and I promised we would not stop to take photos, so we're not stopping, but you guys can see it right behind here. All right, so we just made a left onto Elysian Park, and we're gonna be riding past Dodger Stadium. We're not gonna stop at the stadium, but we'll go right by it. There's a beautiful view of downtown from there. All right, we're kind of on this back road climb here. It's at 7–8%. Nothing crazy, but it is only, let's see, less than 5 miles in. So for me at least, it takes a little time for the legs to warm up, but it's a beautiful day, so I can't really complain, even though I'm complaining. So we're just on the route right now, coming up and over Elysian Park. How you feeling, Derek?
I'm feeling good. Beautiful day. That's all I got.
All right. So through those trees there is downtown. Can't see it now, but at the top this view does open up. Oh, kind of. It's hard on the GoPro because it's so wide angle.
Oh, right here is your frisbee golf.
Frisbee golf over here. Hey Derek, nice tires. Are they both yours?
Both of them yours?
All right, so just a little ways down the hill, this is the Angels Point Lookout. You can actually walk over here. There's kind of a pedestrian area, but over here, you can just stop on your bike and have this amazing shot looking back towards Burbank. All right, so we just passed the corner of Riverside and Newell. At that intersection, you could turn right and go to the LA River bike path, but it's often crowded. So we're gonna stay on Riverside Drive here and start making our way up to Griffith Park. We have now entered the official start of Griffith Park, and we are going to make our way up to the observatory before we hit the Hollywood sign. All right, so I don't know much about Griffith Park, but apparently my brother does. So Derek, what do you have to say about the park?
Well, Griffith Park is easily over 10 times Central Park, the size of Central Park. It houses a golf course, a museum, 2 museums, and also a zoo on top of where we're heading to the observatory.
Like a zoo with lions and tigers?
And bears, oh my.
All right.
And 1 fake alligator. Well, Griffith Park is named after the Griffins who donated this land to LA. Legend has it that the wife died under suspicious circumstances, and she still can be seen roaming at night. Legend has it. Happy Halloween.
The other thing that we're gonna pass is Travel Town, which is kind of this little folky train museum. Our dad used to take us there all the time when we were kids, and it's still open to this day. All right, so now we're going through the golf course, and then we're going to be coming through the Los Angeles Zoo, through Travel Town. So it's just a really good sightseeing route. I call this route the tourist route, and even for myself, who's lived here my whole life, I find myself stopping to take so many pictures. It's really fun. I'll drop a link to this ride on Strava, and you guys can come check it out for yourself. All right, so we thought we'd come roll by the Los Angeles Zoo real quick. I don't know if it's open right now, but there's people here. Something with Halloween going on. And right here is Travel Town, that train museum that I was telling you guys about. We used to come here all the time. So that's right over here at my shoulder. Area brings back a lot of memories. We spent actually quite a bit of time at Travel Town. That was kind of always one of our rewards, is to be able to go to Travel Town, get on all the old fashioned trains and locomotives. So if you guys are in the area and you like trains, then I would definitely go check it out. You can see some of the trains through the fence over here. Again, just a really cool and special place. Hope you're enjoying this, Dad. All right, so we had to stop and get a picture at the gates of Travel Town. It doesn't open for like 12 minutes and there's already a line growing here. So I told you guys, it was a very popular place. A lot of people come here. All right, let's get going. No more stops.
No more stops.
Stop counter. All right, so we're just on a little bit of a kind of a pre-climb, little warm-up climb before we get up the main climb up to the top of the observatory on Mount Hollywood Drive. This is a good little warm-up. We are sitting here at 9% right now, and we're gonna go to the next gate, which is kind of like the official start of the segment. Definitely not going for any PRs or times today. Just going to go sightsee a little bit. All right, so we're here at the lower gate of Mount Hollywood Drive, but this is the start of one of the most coveted segments out here in Los Angeles. Mount Hollywood climb. It's a little bumpy, but nothing too crazy. Have gorgeous views out here at Burbank. I'm gonna sit here at just below threshold, just to get a little workout in and not to overcook the legs. There's still some pretty steep climbing to do later today as we get up to the sign. All right, well, I just finished the Mount Hollywood Drive segment. It's just over my shoulder on the barrier over there, and I'm waiting for Derek to come on up. He's not a climber, but he is an Ironman, so he will kick ass running or in a pool. I'm gonna do what we've been doing at the Serious Cycling winter training camp. I'm gonna go down the hill, find him, and ride back up with him. There he is. There's the Ironman. All right, see if I can turn around without killing myself here. After that gate at the top, you're gonna start a little downhill. And as you start this downhill, you're gonna wanna start looking over to your right, and just past these trees here, you're gonna get your first glimpse of the Hollywood sign. There it is. And there's the Hollywood sign. You go up this dirt road is actually one of the best views. You can get both the Hollywood sign and Griffith Park. So we're gonna go up this little dirt path and show you guys the best place to get a good photo. All right, so you're gonna wanna get on this little dirt path and just go in, I don't know, a couple hundred feet till you get to this kind of a plateau right here. And this is the best view in Hollywood. We are at the very top, and from here you can see the Hollywood sign over to your right, and then from your left you can see the Griffith Observatory and downtown as well. Just an absolutely beautiful and gorgeous day.
It is beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better day in October. This is why we live where we do.
Yes, this is our fall, and it's 85 degrees, no arm warmers, nothing like that. Just an absolutely gorgeous day. And if you guys look on these paths here, you can see, well, you probably can't see on the camera, but there's horse trails here, and there's actually a pretty good sized group of horses making their way down from the Hollywood sign right now. So next stop, we're gonna go to the observatory real quick, and then we're gonna start making our way up to the Hollywood sign. Here's Derek in his walk of shame with his flat tire at the top of Griffith. All right, and after a quick pit stop and delay with a flat tire, we finally have made it to the observatory right here. Making our way all the way to the steps. I don't know if you can actually ride up here, but we are. So we're heading out. Now we're gonna start making our way finally to the Hollywood sign. But it's just a beautiful day. You can't help but to stop and look at all these beautiful sights that LA has to offer. So. All right, so we started our climb into the Hollywood Hills. This is actually a slightly different way than some of the other people go, dropping down to Franklin and then back up Beechwood. This is a little road, Park Oak Drive, and it's off the beaten path, which means it's much quieter than all the other roads. Most of the streets from here to the top are going to be very steep, 10 to 12%. Obviously I say that as we're going slightly downhill, but you get the point. All right, so we're headed up Graciosa Drive, and we're sitting here at 15%. Now it's 12%. So still steep, very pitchy. Oh yeah, 13%, 14%. Really getting pitchy up here. Look at that view. That's why it costs so much to live up here. This is Rogerton Drive, 12% right here. And it's ramping up. I see it ahead. We're going up and up. 16% right here. Making our way up to the sign. These Hollywood Hills are steep. All right, there's the Hollywood sign. So we pulled over and stopped for just a second to show you guys. This is the intersection of rock cliffs. So there's barriers here. Past this barrier, up this way, we're gonna go all the way to the top at the end of this drive, and then there's gonna be a part where you actually have to get off your bike, walk around a curb, and then that will take you all the way up to the Hollywood sign. So at the very top of the street here, here's a wall. Walk around this wall, and then you'll continue on the path over there. All right, so we're gonna walk up this little path right here. Dangerous animals, is that what you like?
Yeah, pretty good. Mountain lions and rattlesnakes.
All right. We'll gear your bike up this way. This is not the cyclocross carry. And we're through here. And we'll take this road all the way up to the sign. Oop, little bump. All right, so we've passed the gate, and this is the view up here. So you get a nice view down downtown LA. And then this road, we're gonna continue. It does get pretty steep again at the top, but it's very short. We're on the back side of the climb to get to the Hollywood sign. You actually have to come around the back and then it loops you to the front. But back here, you can see all the Burbank forest lawn. And it's 10% right here. So it's definitely not like super easy to get up. Obviously doable, but it's a challenging climb. So we made it all the way to the Hollywood sign. You can see here's the top of the letters here. You can go up to this lookout here, up this little dirt path, and you have a better shot out toward Hollywood. This is the Hollywood Reservoir, and downtown's out there. All right, so we've done it and we've reached the top of the sign and just started making our way back to downtown. Here's all the tourists and the helicopters up here coming to check out the sign. All right, well, you guys know what time it is. Time to head back to go meet the wife and puppies for some coffee. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Until the next time, the Orange Helmet Guy, out. Lived into the Hollywood sign twice. All right, come back. What we should do is just get into their photo. I just don't know what to do with my hands. This is what we call B-roll.
Yeah. All I do is arms.